All right, party people, this is what it says. It says, then in the audience of all the people, he said unto his disciples, beware of the scribes which desire to walk in long robes and love greetings in the market and the highest seats in the synagogue and the chief rooms at feasts, which devour widows' houses, and for a show make long prayers. The same shall receive greater damnation. And this is where he is always hated for. To tell you that the things that we are missing is right under our noses. We don't pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, the Bible, the actual Bible. Instead, we pay attention to what people look like and sound like when it comes to delivering, you know, not just the word of God, but the actions of God. Because, see, actions speak louder than words. And we are all in this community looking to follow something good. We are all in this community trying to do it right. We have always looked for that leader that got up there and said all type of good things about what's what and how is what and where is what and when is what, and never ever show what it was all about. We are always left in the dark. It's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, then you're left out because you didn't support. If you do, you're gonna be left out even more so. Who cares, right? It's been going on for years. For years. And it'll never stop because it comes straight from hell. The Bible explains to you the things people do when it comes to the Word of God. The Bible explains this to you. It explains to you that not no dude with red skin and horns out his head, which actually, you know what I'm saying, these people has painted a picture of the red-skinned Indian and the people of God or whatever. You know, the devil is nothing but the golden calf in human form. Okay? Now, I just don't, I don't know what else to say about the hell we are living in. Because if it was anything other than hell, right? We really wouldn't be so much in a hurt like we are, all across the board. We hurting in all type of ways. And people act like it's just black people. Boy, you really need to get, you know, not a multitude of the decision is based on color in a lot of areas, true. But hey, man, evil does not have a color. It does not. I'm sorry to tell you this. Some of the people who joins up with evil ends up getting defeated by their own, you know what I'm saying, mojo. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, guess what? Your soul is condemned from all that. From all that hate and disgustingness with the Bible and everything, guess what? In the end, you're dying two deaths. a horrible one in life. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to remember the evilness you done with the gospel. You can't do this with the gospel. You just can't. And as a leader also, we are always, you know what I'm saying, left out. Because righteousness is supposed to be at the, you know what I'm saying, the altar. Righteousness is supposed to always be in leadership. Righteousness is supposed to be in our homes, you know, in our thoughts, in our hearts. But yet, it's so full of corruption, so full of evil, so full of wickedness. And that's something that nobody tends to open up their eyes to see when it comes to the people that they do elect. And you elect evil. You elect evil, and then you know what I'm saying? You get rewarded. But then that reward turns into bitterness in the end. Because everything that evil puts in, it takes it back 10 times. So evil is just renting. You know what I'm saying? It's just renting you for the moment. And before it's all said and done, we are destroyed after evil get through from using you. We are all destroyed from it. And there's no stopping it. I mean, a lot of people really don't care because their time is almost expired. Some of them is just to the point where they just wax evil to where they don't care. A lot of people have been practicing this stuff since birth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it's hard for me to even be at peace with my words when it comes to the disturbance that comes out of a person that says they love God. It's hard for me to find any peaceable words, any pretty words. Now, for a person that don't believe in God but is trying to do the right thing, that's a person that's scarred by people that say they claim they love God. That's people who has been hurt and tarnished and everything. You will know a man by his fruit is what Jesus said. Okay? Not by saying you love God. And not by having a big long robe on and being paraded around like if somebody definitely, you know what I'm saying, pulled you out of the sky. You know what I mean? Jesus said, you will know a man by his fruits, bro. And you got people that's out here and they sinning. Does not make them evil or wicked. These people had to do things in order to get things. We have all done that. We are doing that now. Hell, back in the days, bro, women, after locking up all the men, if you got caught looking at a certain person, you was getting locked up because you was charged with eyeing a white man or something. But in reality, we're gonna lock you up so that we can get at your kids and your wife. See, it says in the Bible, you can't spoil a strong man's house unless you bond that strong man. Then you can spoil his house. They've been bonding strong men, no matter what color they are now, for years, and spoiling them. And this is what they have done now. We was talking to a brother today that we went from picking cotton to picking rocks. All right? And put ourselves back into the chains. Now I'm not talking out of Mr. Know-it-all, I'm talking out of experience. You want to talk about abortions and all that type of stuff. You know? Picture all these kids being born with addictions and everything. Really, really bad addictions. Picture that. And this is what's cut loose into our communities. Because there's nobody that knows how to counsel these kids coming up with the confusions and everything. And the parents don't know what to expect either. They think that giving them more drugs is going to make them act normal. Yeah, okay, right. That's what, you know, Listen to me and listen to me good. These people live off the teachings of Jesus Christ. What we just read taught you something. Let's see if your dumb ass learned something. 1.